So this is the name of your subject, Accountancy and Financial Management. This one. Okay. This is your subject, Accountancy and Financial Management 1. Okay. So henceforth, from this year onwards, your accounts will be divided into 4 categories. First is financial accounting, which is this AFM, Accountancy and Financial Management 1. Then you will be studying the second branch of account, that is management accounting, which you will be having next year when you will come in SYBCom. Then you have the third branch of accounting, that is called as cost accounting, which you will learn in your third year TYBCom. And you will also have one more branch of accounting, that is direct and indirect taxes. Okay, that also you will learn in your third year of BCom. Okay, fine. So am I clear about this? And yes, I have a habit of asking questions for which you have to give acknowledgement in the chat box. Okay, fine. So am I clear to everyone? This gives me a confirmation that you have understood on the other end. Okay, so this is in a virtual classroom. It has to be a two-way process. Me just speaking is not enough. You also have to give an acknowledgement for the same. Yeah. Yes. Thanks, Sakshi. So, why are you studying this subject? Obviously, you're studying this subject because this subject will give you an awareness. It will create an awareness about accounting standards. Okay, so this is what you're going to learn in this semester, semester 1. Then you will be learning about introduction to IND AS. IND AS is Indian Accounting Standards. Okay, look at the screen. Everyone look into the screen. Yeah. Then also it will help you to learn the accounting process. Okay, what is accounting process? Journal entry, ledgers, trial balance, and balance sheet. Am I clear about this? Okay. So, what is the motto behind introducing this subject to you? You should first know that. So, the main motto of introducing this subject to you is that you will be introduced to accounting standards, which you haven't been introduced before. You will be introduced to IND AS, that is Indian Accounting Standards. You will be introduced to the accounting process, okay, which you have been doing in FIJC, SYJC, that is your journal entries, ledgers, trial balance, and balance sheet, but with a different outlook. Okay, then you will be studying about final accounts, but which final accounts? Manufacturing final accounts. Okay, and you will also come across hire purchase system, that is hire purchase accounting. Okay, so the reason behind studying or introducing this subject to you is this. Okay, so the first thing you should know is why are you learning this subject. Okay, so understood the reason behind learning this subject or introducing this subject to FY BCom semester 1 students is knowing about the accounting standards, knowing about the IND AS, that is Indian Accounting Standards, knowing about the accounting process, that is journal entries, ledger, trial balance, and balance sheet, knowing about the manufacturing final accounts. Whatever you have done is, you know, yeah. Jay, I would, suggest you first listen to whatever I'm saying and then ask your doubts. Okay, just don't get into a doubt where I have not come across this part. Okay, let me introduce it to the part whatever I'm saying. After that, if you have a doubt, I will clarify it. Okay. Then FIJC, you studied sole proprietorship, right? Yeah. So final accounts of sole proprietors. SYJC, you studied final accounts of what do you call partnerships. This year you will study final accounts of manufacturers. Okay, along with hire purchase accounting system. So this is your syllabus, chapter 1. Accounting standards is issued by ICAI and inventory valuation. Okay, they are clubbed together. Then second chapter is accounting process. Third chapter is final accounts. And fourth chapter is accounting for hire purchase. Okay, so every chapters will be having 15 lectures each. So total, I'll be taking 60 lectures online. Okay, am I clear till here to everyone? Okay. Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay. Yeah, thanks Nihar, Tejas, Sahil, Surbhi, Piyush, Harsh, Manvi, Rachit. Okay, Mridula. Thank you. Chalo. Great, many students. Absolutely nice. Good, Antu. I like this enthusiasm. Okay, keep the spirit for all the 60 lectures. Okay, since it's your first lecture, so just don't show me the spirit in the first lecture. I should see the spirit in the coming lectures as well as all the 60 lectures which I am going to take online. Okay, fine. I will share all this in your learning platform, that is Google Classrooms. Okay, so once your class teacher will make the Google Classroom, the code will be shared with you, and after that I'll be uploading all these things there. So do not worry about the syllabus part. Do not worry about what questions ma'am will solve. Everything will be given on the Google platform. And the next and the most important thing, I do record the lectures which I take. So I will also see to it that I am sending the recorded lectures to you, so that in case if anybody has missed out anything or any day you are not able to sit for the lectures due to XYZ reasons, at least you will not miss on to the classroom teaching whatever I have done. Okay, because accounts is such a subject, अगर उसका link break हो जाता है, so it is very difficult if in the next lecture you sit, you don't understand what ma'am is doing. Okay, so that is the reason all the recorded lectures I'll be sending across. Okay, but since the files are too huge, so I won't be able to upload it on Google Classroom. So I will be sending the link of YouTube where I will be uploading the lectures. Okay, so as and whenever I do it, I will obviously tell it to you, inform you, so that you see the link or you join the link. Okay, whatever it is. Next, now see the detailed syllabus. Now I just showed you the first part of the syllabus. Okay, मैंने सिर्फ आपको नटशेल में बताया कि आपको 4 chapters पढ़ने हैं, पर आपको उसमें क्या क्या पढ़ना है, that is most important. So my chapter 1, okay, this is my chapter 1. So there are altogether 32 accounting standards, but you don't have to study all the 32 accounting standards. So what are you going to study in accounting standards? You're going to study about the concepts, the benefits, the procedures. Okay, and you are going to study about accounting standard 1, its purpose, areas, disclosure of change in policies, all that. I'll when I'm teaching, I'll go step by step, so you don't have to worry कि ये सब क्या display किया है मैम ने. Then you will be learning the second accounting standard, that is valuation of inventories. Then we'll be learning about the third accounting standard, that is AS9, revenue recognition. Okay, so as per your syllabus, we have only 3 accounting standards out of 32. We are going to study only 3 in this semester. Okay, that is accounting standard 1, accounting standard 2, and accounting standard 9. Okay, and then can you see this inventory valuation? So this is my accounting standard 2. So we are also going to do sums on accounting standard 2. Okay, so accounting standard 1, accounting standard 9 pe there are no sums, but accounting standard 2 pe there are sums. So we are going to solve sums based on accounting standard 2. Now I guess Jay, whatever doubt you had, it's clear. Yeah, you had some doubt related to inventory valuation. Now I guess it's clear to you. Okay, and in inventory valuation also आपको 2 ही methods पढ़ने हैं. Okay, FIFO method and the weighted average method. Okay, तो समझ में आया? Is this clear? In chapter 1, what are you going to study? Okay, So before starting with every chapter, I will show you the depth of the chapter and I will show you what I am going to cover in that chapter. Okay, clear? Fine. And next important thing is I always stick to the syllabus. I will never teach you which is anything which is outside the syllabus. I will very well teach you within the syllabus. Okay? Yeah. And don't think कि past papers में अगर कोई question पूछा है तो मैम भी वही पढ़ाएगी, ऐसा नहीं है. I don't stick that way. I see to it that I'm covering the syllabus. Now, whether that sum has been asked in past papers or it is not asked in past papers, I don't care about that. If it is in the syllabus, I will teach you that. Whether it comes in exam or it doesn't come in exam, I am not interested in that. For me, concept clarity of students is more important. Okay. So let us go to chapter 1 only because I'm going to start with that today. चैप्टर 2, 3, 4 जब हम करेंगे तब मैं आपको इन डेप्थ दिखा दूंगी व्हाट इज द सिलेबस देयर. ठीक है. सो नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट. Okay. So this is a OneNote app. So I prefer solving sums here. Okay. This is a digital board. Okay. Not a what do you call physical board. A black or a green board is not there. I'm using this digital board as my frame for solving. Okay. And explanation also. Okay. So let me introduce you to accounting standards. See, I've written the name of the chapter also. See this. This is the name of the chapter. This one, accounting standards. So coming on to accounting standards, known as AS. Okay, so let me first write the full form so that you understand the abbreviation. Okay, accounting standards. AS, capital A, capital S. Okay. Now, what are these accounting standards? ये होता क्या है? Anybody has any rough idea about accounting standards? Can write it in the chat box. Any rough idea? If anybody has started with CPT ka preparation and all that, any rough idea? I just want to. It could be right, it could be wrong. It's okay with me, but I just want you all to try. Anyone has any knowledge about accounting standards? Or has heard any time about accounting standards? Okay, so nobody has heard about it. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, Surbhi is saying it is on the basis of which accounts are done. Diksha is saying rules and regulations. Kunal is saying explanation about accounting. Okay. Diksha is saying accounting standards are for account. Obviously, with the word accounting standard, it means Diksha, it is for accounts only. It cannot be for economics or for commerce or for advertising. Right? Yeah. Vineet is saying it's a framework of accounting. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Vineet. It's a framework of accounting. Okay. Now, when I talk about standards, students, when I am talking about the word standards, Bhumi is saying it is for showing of financial positions. Okay, it is related to it, Bhumi, but not exactly financial positions. Uh, yeah. Akash is saying it is for preparation of financial statements. Yeah, that is also correct. Financial position, financial statements is one and the same. Vineet's answer is right. Framework है. Diksha is right. Rules and regulations है. Okay. ये सब right meaning है इसके. Okay. Ayushi is saying it consists of guidelines. Yeah, very good, Ayushi. Even that is the right answer. Okay, chalo, great. So you all know. Okay, so when I'm talking about standards, standards का मतलब होता है guidelines. मतलब rules and regulations, मतलब norms, certain norms are mentioned to you. Okay, guidelines, or you can call it as norms, or you can call it as rules and regulations. Okay, so this is called as accounting standards, मतलब guidelines or norms or rules and regulations set by whom? Set by a body. Which body? That body is known as ASB, Accounting Standard Boards. Okay, so the body who frames these guidelines, the unit who frames these guidelines is the Accounting Standard Board, okay, famously known as capital A, capital S, capital B, ASB. Okay, so accounting standards are guidelines or norms or rules and regulations formed by Accounting Standard Board. Okay, obviously in association with ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Okay, बिना इनके तो ये बन ही नहीं सकता. Okay, तो इनके साथ मिलके, okay, so issued by with the help of ASB. Okay, so these rules and regulations has been given up. Okay, who has issued this? I'll make it more specific for you all, beta, और specific कर देती हूँ इसको. Accounting standards are guidelines, norms, rules and regulations. Okay, since which year? Since the year 1977, issued by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, ICAI, with the help of ASB, Accounting Standard Board. Okay, like this. Understood? So let me give you the full form of ICAI and ASB. Okay, and it is kabhi implement hua tha? Since 1977. So obviously you have to remember the years for fill in the blanks and all that purpose. Okay, right? So let me write about this. Yeah, what is ICAI? Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Okay, and what is ASB? ASB is Accounting Standard Board. Okay, okay. So till here it is clear to everyone. Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay. Slowly, gradually we'll go ahead. Okay, I will not pour in everything together to you, otherwise it will go bouncers. Okay, fine. Yeah, chalo. Great. Thank you, students. Thanks for the acknowledgement. Yeah, thank you so much. ठीक है ना. ये अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स किस पे लगता है, किसके लिए है ये? ओके, कौन, फॉर whom it is applicable. So let us see next part. Next part. Who qualifies for accounting standards? So I mean, accounting standards is applied on whom? Okay, so very easy. Accounting standards are applied to two sets of people. Okay, first, others. I will write companies. Companies. Companies are also known as corporates. Okay, and second, others. When I say others, others means who are non-corporates. They are not companies. Okay, so these two people qualify for accounting standards, or accounting standards are applicable on these two type of people. One is the companies or the corporates. Now, whether it is a sole proprietor, a partnership firm, a joint stock company, then whether it is a NPO, non-profit organization, or it is an NGO which works for social cause and all that, everyone is included in this category. Okay, yeah. Next. Okay. Write a note here. Every company's CA, that is a chartered accountant, CA, has to comply with accounting standards. Means he has to follow accounting standards. Okay, when he is auditing the books of accounts. Okay, continue. It is mandatory. Mandatory means compulsory, no option. It is mandatory to follow. It is mandatory to follow accounting standards. Okay. Yeah. Now listen. It is mandatory to follow accounting standards. Okay. So for whom it is mandatory to follow accounting standards, I'm writing it here. For a proprietor, whether you are a proprietor, you have to follow it. Whether you are a company, you have to follow. Whether you are a joint stock company, JSCO, joint stock company, whether you are a partnership firm, whether you are an NPO, non-profit organization, non-profit organization, or whether you are an NGO. Is the note clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. यहाँ तक समझा? Every company CA has to comply with the accounting standards. He cannot say अरे मैं भूल गया, मैंने नहीं अप्लाई किया. ऐसा नहीं होता है. He has to. He is binded by it. He has to abide the rules and regulations which is specified in the accounting standards. He has to follow that within the framework. He has to abide with the rules and regulations, whatever is mentioned. Okay. Yeah. So whether it's a company, a proprietorship, a joint stock company, a partnership firm, an NPO, an NGO, whatever you call it, किसी को भी छोड़ा नहीं है ICAI ने. सबको उस परव्यू में लिया है कि भाई अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड तो फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. ओके, ऐसा. सी whenever there is law, कोई भी लॉ जब आप एनफोर्स करते हो तो लॉ ऐसा एनफोर्स करते हो कि कोई भी बचना नहीं चाहिए. Everybody should be included in the law. Okay, जैसे income tax department करता है. Okay, when you will go in your third year, you will study about direct taxes and indirect taxes. You will understand that time कि how the law of taxes are framed in India. किसी को नहीं छोड़ते. Everybody is included. Everybody has to pay taxes. Everybody has to pay, you know, जैसे अभी GST जो implement हुआ है, everybody has to pay. कोई बच ही नहीं सकता उससे. Okay? Yeah. So purview, the definition, the purview is set in such a way कि nobody is excluded from that. चाह के भी कोई उसमें exclude हो ही नहीं सकता, क्योंकि law purview में सबको ले लेता है, सबको घसीट लेता है. Okay, like that. Then, what is the purpose of ASB? Accounting Standard Boards की क्या जरूरत है जब हमारे पास Institute of Chartered Accountants of India है, तो ASB की क्या जरूरत है? Okay. ASB is a body. It's a body. It's a statutory body which frames these what do you call it? Which helps ICAI in framing accounting standards, in revising accounting standards. Okay, that is the role of ASB. It's a law. Okay, it's like a law. They dictate. I mean to say, they dictate. Okay. So next. The next concept I would like to highlight to you is the purpose of ASB. The purpose of Accounting Standard Board, why they had to come into picture. Even though when we had ICAI with us, why they had to come into picture. So they had to come into picture because of two things. First, their purpose was understandability of AS, accounting standards. Okay, they wanted to make everyone understand accounting standards. Why? So that there is uniformity of accounting standards. Okay, so there is uniformity about accounting standards. और ये सब की ज़रूरत क्यों थी? Obviously, ये सब की ज़रूरत थी for the purpose of financial statements. Okay, so these were the two purposes on the basis of which Accounting Standard Board coming into picture in India. First is understandability of the accounting standards. They wanted to introduce accounting standards in India, क्योंकि पहले इंडिया में क्या होता था ना, कोई भी कुछ भी फॉलो करता था, कोई स्टैंडर्ड ही नहीं था, कोई एक फ्रेमवर्क नहीं था, कोई रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस ही नहीं था, जिसकी जो मर्जी है वो रिकॉर्ड करता था, जो नहीं रिकॉर्ड करने का मन किया तो नहीं रिकॉर्ड करता था. क्या नहीं रिकॉर्ड करता था? आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शंस. इज दैट क्लियर? या ओके. मर्जी हुई तो कोई बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शन रिकॉर्ड किया, उनको लगा रे ये जरूरी नहीं है तो हम इसको रिकॉर्ड ही नहीं करेंगे. बट ऐसा होता है क्या? कैन अ बिजनेस वर्क लाइक दिस? ऑब्वियसली नॉट. If I have to regulate anything, if I want to channelize anything, if I want to see to it that things are going in a proper way, so I have to introduce laws into the system so that people are channelized and everybody follows the same thing. Okay? Yeah. Okay, students, simultaneously start giving your attendance in the chat box. And one of the students, please take the lead of, what do you call, taking the screenshot of the participants list. And after the lecture, just, send it to me on my WhatsApp number. Okay. Any one student, just take the lead. Anyone who will be forwarding it to me, just acknowledge it in the chat box so that I can remember your name and then I can take it. Okay. Anyone who will take the lead and send it to me. Ayushi Bhattacharya. Yeah, Ayushi. Very good, dear. Thanks so much. Okay. Right? Yeah, Ayushi, you can do that, dear. Sahil bhi hai. Okay. Fine. ठीक है. Sahil, okay, even you can do that. Let me, हम verify कर लूँगी फिर मैं दोनों का. ठीक है. तो Sahil and Ayushi, yeah, just send it across to me, dear. ठीक है. Fine. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. Yeah. So where was I? Yeah. So let me give an example कि ये ASB कैसे चलता है और क्या होता है ये. Okay. Now you all students have been admitted to FI BCom, Thakur College of Science and Commerce. Okay. What was the procedure for you to get into Thakur College of Science and Commerce? Can anybody from anywhere of the corner of the world of India can come and enter into Thakur College and take an admission? No. We have a governing body called as University of Mumbai. So ASB is like University of Mumbai. Okay, so University of Mumbai का एक guidelines है to get into F5 BCom admissions. Okay, and that guidelines is uniform. It is uniform for everyone, whether it is Thakur College, whether it is say what do you call HR College, whether it is say Jai Hind College, Wilson College, NM College, Mitibai College. So wherever, in whichever corner of Mumbai you go and take admission in F5 BCom, every college has to go through the process of admissions given by University of Mumbai. So who's University of Mumbai? It's a governing body, it's a statutory body, okay, who frames the rules and regulations. Same way, ASB forms the rules and regulations, but again, in association with ICAI, not alone. They cannot do it alone, okay? समझ में आया? Okay? So like this. राइट, तो मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी भी जो रूल्स एंड रेग्स बनाती है, इट इज ऑलवेज इन एसोसिएशन विद यूजीसी, यूनिवर्सिटी ग्रांट्स कमीशन. नन ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटीज ऑपरेट ऑन देयर ओन. They are always in sync with UGC, University Grants Commission. Similarly, ICAI cannot issue anything alone. Okay, it has to do it along with ASB, Accounting Standard Boards. ठीक है, फिर वो अपना एक गाइडलाइंस फॉर्म करते हैं. जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मुंबई ने गाइडलाइंस फॉर्म किया, पहले बच्चा ऑनलाइन फॉर्म भरेगा. ओके, ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म, मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म, फिर द स्टूडेंट विल फिल द कॉलेज ऑनलाइन फॉर्म. Okay, like this, and then it is up to the choice of the student whether he wants to take an offline admission or a online admission. Okay, so like this. Understood what I'm saying? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? Okay, so the purview works like this. So I'm showing you the similarity. And समझ में आ रहा है ना? Okay, so why is University of Mumbai along with UGC, University Grants Commission, doing all this? So that there is uniformity in admissions of F5 BCom throughout Mumbai. Understood everyone? Okay, similarly, purpose of ASB is what? They want everyone to understand accounting standards, not to give any excuse कि भाई हमें नहीं आते accounting standards, so we will not apply or we will not comply. They have to do it by hook or by crook because it is mandatory. Secondly, they want uniformity in accounting standards. Okay, everyone, whoever is recording books of account or transactions into books of accounts or journal entries, there should be a similarity in the recording of transactions. Okay, if I pick up any company, whether it is a proprietorship, a joint stock company, an NPO, or a cooperative society, whoever I pick up, and I am doing audit of that particular company as a chartered accountant, then there should be uniformity in accounting standards. Then only it will be easy for me. Okay, I can also comply with the accounting standards. Okay, understood? Thank you. So this is the purpose of setting up of ASB. Okay, now what does this accounting standard talk about? ये accounting standard क्या होता है, ये हमें क्या सिखाता है, ये सीखना है. तो accounting standards हमें सिखाता है, right? Accounting standards tells about okay. It tells about, we have last 3 minutes, so I'll just tell you what it tells about. First, it tells about the objectives of accounting standards. ये सब हम डेप्थ में बाद में पढ़ेंगे. It tells about the scope और applicability. एक accounting standard कहाँ कहाँ apply हो सकता है. Applicability. Then it talks about what you called recognition and measurement. Yeah, it talks about recognition and measurement. Okay, and it talks about, I forgot third point, students. I'm so sorry. इससे पहले definition आएगा. I'm so sorry. इससे पहले आएगा the word definition. Define भी तो करना है, definition, and then will come recognition and measurement. Okay, and the last part is what is that called? Yeah, presentation and disclosure. Presentation and disclosure. So these 5 things we will study. Then I will teach you accounting standard 1. So हम accounting standard 1 का objective पढ़ेंगे. We will study about the scope of accounting standard 1, definition of accounting standard 1, recognition and measurement of accounting standard 1, presentation and disclosure of accounting standard 1. Similarly, we will study about accounting standard 2, objective, scope, definition, recognition, presentation. AS9B, same. All the 5 things we will study: objective, scope, definition, recognition, presentation. समझ में आ रहा है? So this is what accounting standard talks about. ठीक है? Next lecture, I will tell you objective क्या होता है, application किधर होता है, definition क्या है, recognition क्या है, presentation क्या होता है, what is called as disclosure, इसका meaning क्या होता है. All this we will do in the next lecture. Okay? Fine, everyone, everybody has understood. किसी को कुछ बाउंसर तो नहीं जा रहा है ना? Correct? मैं English I use much. कभी कभी I use Hindi also, obviously. Yeah. Thank you, dear. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. So see you all in the next lecture. Okay, with the ahead part of accounting standards. Okay, it's really wonderful. This chapter is very nice.